Good day, YouTube family. So I see these ducks right here, and I'm just taping them. I find it peaceful. I was walking, getting some steps in, and we always talk different scenarios as far as money, finance, budgeting, passive income, the world what's going on in the world, different things such as that. But why not have a good view and get some steps in while you're doing it? So, what's new? Alright, so I'm a big traveler on a budget. Over the weekend, we heard about Spirit Airlines. They randomly closed, and they sent emails out and notifications out at 1 a.m. in the morning. So whoever had arrangements with them, everything was canceled out. So they were pretty much struggling for years, but with the increase in gas prices pretty much doubling, it just helped tank Spirit Airlines real quick. So what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? But people talk bad about Spirit, but I'm a person, as far as when it comes to quick flights, like I live in Philadelphia, so if I'm going from Philadelphia to Miami, I'll just jump on Spirit. This is a 2-hour flight, and normally my trick to have peace of mind was getting one of the early morning flights, or I would get a midday flight, and it wouldn't be nothing chaotic, just on and off. I met a lot of wonderful people. You can't go wrong. So it happens. I was reviewing and looking at flights today, and I did, a PowerPoint on options. But as of right now, when we're talking budgeting, I'm looking at JetBlue. They seem like they're trying to be in there. Southwest Airlines and Frontier. People think that Frontier is going to be the next budget-friendly airline, but the world's going to be impacted a lot, especially in the United States. When you go over to Europe, when you're in Europe, I've been over in Europe, so when you fly over there, you can get inexpensive flights. You can be in Italy, you can be in Spain, and you can get to the next destination with a not big commercial flight for just $100 and something. It's not that expensive. And even with the economy fluctuating and everything going up, it's still extremely inexpensive, when you're in Europe, to get a direct flight to take you from, if you're already there in Spain, or if you're in Italy, you can go to Greece for inexpensive, because they have a lot of budget-friendly airlines. But here in the United States, Spirit was always one of the main ones that try to keep people afloat that are budget conscious and that travel maybe with their family. But as of right now, and I don't foresee people are going to be able to take their kids on a Delta flight. If you have 4 kids, it's not going to be financially easy. So things are going to change for a lot of people. So you're going to have to figure out other ways to vacation. I'm a cruiser, so I usually a lot of times go out of Miami, so I might have to cruise more nearby and look into other alternatives, because this is not it. So we'll see what happens. I like to go to the state of Miami. I have siblings in Myrtle Beach also, so I would definitely hop on Spirit first thing in the morning. It's less than Miami time frame. It used to be like an hour and a half at the very maximum, and I would have my travel school bag sometimes just to do a long weekend, go on a Friday, come back Tuesday, go to work Wednesday. But things are gonna change forever, but we'll see what happens. Gas is up right now, everything is just up. So we always talk just general conversation. You could check out my videos about passive income and maneuvering in this economy, because there's so many layoffs with major corporations taking place. It's just mind-boggling. So 2026 is it. It is a change up. So we're gonna see what happens. We take it one day at a time, but we don't overreact. We adjust to the changes. That's the only way to do it. I'm just taping, getting my steps in. I hope you're doing well. This is peaceful to me, so to walk down here and look at the water is very peaceful, and it's exercise, and I get to look at the beautiful puppies and the dogs, and look at the runners, and just people enjoying life and the small things in life, which are the best things, which is enjoying nature. Yeah, things are changing. So there's always options, but I do feel as though travel is going to be impacted. So I love to travel. It's peace. Everybody needs a vacation, so we just might not go as far, or maybe there's going to be airlines to help people adjust to these large prices, because it gets expensive. And I do have family down south. I have a father that has senior sisters. He's older, and his sisters are even older, so sometimes a flight is just necessary. So you just have to take the most practical approach to save your money and do what you need to do. So I have family that is in Tallahassee, Florida area. However, those tickets as of the other day were pretty expensive, so I found a cheaper route, which is flying into Jacksonville, and I obtained a ticket, and that was able to save me some money. So 3 people for under $1,000. I feel as though that was fair enough, and I'll drive into Tallahassee area and see the family there, and just find a feasible hotel, which is not that hard. And with my work ID, I usually get a discount. So one way or another, or my mom has her senior discount, so everything usually works out. But yep, we will be okay. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. This is just chit chat with Kui. Yep, taking my video, enjoying life. This is peaceful to me, and we can talk finance. So I believe with Spirit is like 17,000 maybe within the company was laid off. And then we have to talk about outside contractors. So they are also impacted. So every time there is a layoff, there can be the regular employees, and then there's also temporary workers that are impacted. So you just gotta be careful. Pray for these people and this economy, and hopefully things flip around, but you gotta protect yourself. So learn technology, learn innovation, figure out passive income methods that work for you, and just don't get comfortable, because you never know. It's just crazy. 2026 has been crazy. That's all I can say. Major companies laying off. It's crazy. That's all I can say. But we're gonna be alright. So I'm gonna just keep walking and taping and doing what I do. I'll talk to you soon. So I thank y'all for watching. Have a great day. YouTube family, love you guys. Hey YouTube family, so I'm doing my video. You can check them out. I do my PowerPoints, and I just give explanations as best as I can for people. It's a brand new channel, so we're gonna grow, so it takes time and everything, but we're walking, chit chat and finance. That's how I originally started my channel, so it's one of those days. I didn't Did a few videos over the weekend. We were talking about spirit, passive income, ways to budget, how to save, and vacation methods. You can check them out. So I'm just getting my steps in. Free. Wealth and health goes hand in hand. It's free to get some exercise. It doesn't cost anything but your time. So yes, we like money. We like to save. We like the vacation. We like to do all we need to do. But the best thing we can do is exercise. Try to eat right. Drink our water. It's the little things in life. We're in work all day, so sometimes you don't have the time, or if it's a beautiful day, you do what you need to do so that you can keep it moving and balance it out. This weekend I had my father, he had a birthday celebration, so I did a little birthday gathering for him, so I was a little busy, and I did a couple of little videos. It's a brand new channel, I'm trying to get it going, but right now I'm just walking a little bit. I still have to go home and walk my dog, but I'll still get home before it's dark to let him enjoy life because it's a nice day out. And it's sad to hear about spirit. Everybody talk bad about spirit, but like I feel like I lost a cousin because I have the other cards. I have Delta, American Air, and I do use the bigger airlines, but to save $1 is always getting me there. So everything worked itself out. I like a deal. I like the budget. So I'm just gonna miss them. But we move on and we move forward. But at this point in time, I definitely know travel has changed a lot. But there's always options. We can keep it closer to the house, and we can drive, and we can cook when we vacation, and find other alternatives. Like many a times, I go to hotels and they have a grill. So instead of going out and spending $20 for each hamburger meal, you can go somewhere that has a grill, flame up the grill, buy some burger patties or some ground beef and some buns and some french fries, and buy a beverage, and trust me, you're gonna save a lot more money than you would going to the restaurant, hitting gratuity fees, especially when you're in a vacation zone. You know how that is. I went on a cruise one time, and you get a cocktail, so I wasn't really paying any attention at first. And another thing is, when I would fly into Miami International or Florida, like Fort Lauderdale, you go to Chili's, and they definitely have where the gratuity, so the 15% is already included. So you already paid these people for their services. Like Philadelphia, we are an area known for tipping well, so we're fair. Nonetheless, we still don't always, unless it's a big upscale place, we don't include gratuity. We allow for you to tip, and they have it at the end of the bill. Do you want to tip 15%, 20%, or whatever you can afford, because it's your money. So that's how we do it in Philadelphia. And I remember one time I went to New Orleans, Louisiana. Oh my goodness, it was taxes on everything. I actually find more gems in Miami, not in the main section, like not on South Beach and all that, but they have little gems. I flew in on Spirit with my mom, and it was like a Cuban restaurant. Oh my gosh, it had the most amazing food. All three of us, my mom, my dad, and I, we ate, and everything was just healthy options, real food. The cocktails, they were good, and they were using like quality liquor. It just was a great time. The hotel lady recommended the place. was a little mom and pop place, and the bill was under $40, which is really good because I don't know if we went in there on a lunch special or whatever, but we had so much food, we had to pack it up. They gave large portions. I wish I could remember the place, but sometimes when you're in the real touristy areas, they are scamming you. They're running games. So I did a PowerPoint on there. You can check it out. But you know how it is. And that's even when you're out of the country. When you're out of the country and you look for anything that's USA based, if you see Dunkin' out of the country, if you see Starbucks out of the country, you're gonna pay a lot of money. But if you go down the street, you usually find a mom and pop spot. You'll find a good sandwich and a coffee and everything for inexpensive, as opposed to when you use the commercial stuff. Because my friends and I, sometimes when we go out of the country, we'll all share a big house Airbnb when it's a major birthday year. So we have did that for Spain, Ibiza, Colombia, Mexico, different places. I have a real good crew. They real reliable, they good people. So I feel real safe with them. So I travel by myself, but I also do with my crew that's real responsible, good people. Some of them married, some of them are not, but they really responsible. You can get a large Airbnb, and me and my homegirls, we just take turns on who gonna have that cook day. And that's that. And we save a lot of money, and we still go out, have drinks, go to a restaurant or something, but for the most part, we save way more than what we would save if, we decided to go into a hotel. It's still like have a pool and all the finer things in life, but it's just cheaper because you buy a little food. Actually, we sometimes buy a little too much, but it's still more feasible than if we would go out every single day, not plan meals, and just go to restaurants. So we just mix it up. But yeah, I love to travel. So even though the prices are going up, nothing's changed. I'm still gonna travel. It just will be different, economically friendly methods. And I'm happy that my city has a cruise port now, so I'm looking forward to that. So I usually go the different cruise lines down in Florida, but Norwegian is here. I never cruise with them, but they contacted me, so here I come. We have to get it together though. It's a little shaky. My coworker told me to go and take the ships leaving, so that's something I look forward to doing. But I'm gonna get the rest of my steps in. Like I said, we save, we budget. Check out my videos. We walk, we exercise, we do what we do. All these great people tonight in Philadelphia doing what they need to do, and we enjoy life. We don't let little stuff stop us. Taking a walk is free. Drinking some water, there's no fee with that. So even though we talk on issues that's important as far as saving money and passive income and different things going on in the world, we still gotta enjoy life. So it's still positive vibes on that aspect. So I thank you for listening. I hope you have a great night. I'm gonna finish out my walk and turn on back around and go home. And take care. Love you, YouTube family. Take care. Have a great night.